Good day, everybody. John Henderson here at the Beverage Ramble. Once again, rehash time. Hurricane High Gravity Lager, 8.1% ABV from our friends at AB-InBev. Beer was introduced in 2005. To compete with, at that time, Steel Reserve, which came out in 1998. At that time, it was in the limited markets. Out here in the park right now, beautiful day. Very nice day. A lot of great feeling place of peace today, as you can see. Here's what my beer looks like right now. Supposed to get some storms here today, but we'll see. See what the beer looks like. As you can see, not much head on top right here. Immediately you get the scent of definitely part of the high gravity revolution. Of course, Steel Reserve, and then the St. Ides High Gravity that was also very popular at the time. I don't get that here. Steel is pretty much everywhere. There's two versions of Steel. Versus 6% and 8%. I think everyone, with exception of Louisiana, Vermont, and I think Arkansas, gets the 6%. I think Georgia, you can also get the 6% to the 6 and 8%. But everywhere in the country is pretty much the 8% you can get. But with Hurricane, there's a 6% version out there, but that's kind of very limited right now. If you're lucky to find it, I think my buddy, my good friend, Mr. Terrio, Ronald J. Terrio, Louisiana Beer Reviews, I think he mentioned Louisiana does have it. Not where he is, but I think certain places in the state you can get it. I'm sure up in the Midwest, I'm pretty much sure you can find that beer anywhere. So, made a sense of corn, a high very fructose. There's a syrup sent to it. There's definitely a lot of barley and malts, extra malty for sure in this. We all know the history of malt liquor going back to the 50s. You got brands like well-known brands, Country Club, Schlitz, many others, Colt 45, many others. But the high gravity revolution really kind of started in 1998. I think everyone immediately, with the success of that, of Steel Reserve, kind of followed suit. All it is a very strong beer, a hellish Doppelbock in a lot of ways. If you taste this, we'll say an Anti-Gator or any other beer that's kind of like this, it's kind of the same beer. It's just that many look at these beers with sort of a negative view as cheap swill, bum juice or wino beverage, wino liquid. Liquids for winos, I should say. But, oh yeah, very nice. Extra cold. This is where I had this in my little cooler. I kept it in there. This brand, you have the Schlitz VSL, which I think also came out at the same time. Old English High Gravity as well. Another one, Colt 45, also have a high gravity. The Schlitz VSL, very smooth lager, that's 8.5%. And then you have, of course, the VS 8.5. I think it's 8.5%. Same as the Colt 45 high gravity, it's 8.5 as well. And then you have this Steel, of course, 8.1. But all of them, I think, to me, of all of them, I've had them all. And as I mentioned, St. Ides as well. But this one, without question, the Hurricane is probably one of the top, in my opinion, of extra strong. Probably the top to me of extra strong lagers that I've had. How you doing? that I've had, that I've, sampled and enjoyed, because I think it just has a very full body flavor, and it's very crisp and refreshing, but you don't get that overwhelming sound of alcohol. There's some brands that are just horrible in terms of high gravity. Earthquake comes to mind, and Crazy Horse, and then there's Dog something, I think that's out there. Doghead, Dogfish, whatever it is out there, and I've had that, and I don't think that's really Crazy Horse. That's one. Dog Bite, whatever it is. Someone said Earthquake has gotten better. Now I doubt that it is, but I'll have to do a review to find out if it's improved or not. So it's very heavy too. I mean, this is not an everyday beer that I would recommend people should drink. This is a kind of once in a while sort of thing. Maybe a late in the afternoon type of drink. You can come home for the evening. You're wrapped up. You're ready to kind of call it a day. That would be kind of that beer that I would recommend to have. Late in the evening, but this is not an everyday thing to consume. It just isn't. Very malty again, very just a winner in my opinion, always been. And as much as people give it a lowbrow look to this beer and many others like these beers have won several awards. If you look at I think the recent one they won, I think some competition, I think it won silver. I could be wrong, guys, but you could probably check me on that. But all of them, and they're just good. And another Miller brand, of course, Ice House Edge is another one. Also came out at the same time as this one too. So, and that's all it is. It's an extra strong beer. Yes, it's maybe inexpensive and you're not spending a lot of money on it, but still it'll hold its own, I think, to some craft beers. I'm not saying it's better than any other craft beer that does this style, but it can hold its own. That's just my view of it. So, not gonna go on and on doing this rehash. Like I said, pairings are maybe some spicy Mexican food, spicy Asian, that will come to mind. Something within that realm you can pair this with. Shellfish, mussels or clams, and that would be good. Now, clam bake, but eating some clams, eating some shrimp, eating some oysters, something like that. Mussels. This beer would kind of pair well with it. So, for the style, again, I've always enjoyed it, and I'm gonna go with one straight up an A for me. This is an A for the Hurricane High Gravity. One of the best. So this is a 9.4 for the HHG. John Henderson Pierre, the Beverage Rambleton. Keep on watching as always. Cheers, live, laugh, and love. Hurricane, hurricane, hurricane.